Elvis, this is Daniel again for this third video of the opening and closing VHS. Now here's another one I have in store for you. One of the great comedy teams of all time. Not only Laurel and Hardy, but the one and only Abbott and Costello when they meet the killer, Boris Karloff, in 1949. This is part of the Abbott and Costello Meet the Monsters series. After Abbott and Costello did Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein, it falls to this movie, like Meet the Killer Boris Karloff. And then they did other film series, like the Meet the Monsters series, like when they left off with Meet Invisible Man, Meet Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, and Meet the Mummy. The last time I did like an Abbott and Costello opening closing VHS, when we did the opening and closing VHS of their movie, like Hold That Ghost, that I did 2 years ago. This was made for Universal International in 1949, and this movie is supposed to be adapted to, like, supposed to be used for, like, a Bob Hope movie, but at the time, Bob Hope was busy at Paramount doing, like, The Great Lover, or Sorrowful Jones that following year. And this is on VHS in 1987 from Goodtimes Home Video's Hollywood Movie Great Series. I checked the tape. It has the MCA Home Video FBI Warning Screen 1980 and MCA Home Video 1983 logo under a license of Goodtimes Home Video from 1987. This is about when Abbott and Costello involves with the murder case of the around like the resort. Yep, it's up to Lou to find a murderer, and this warms up as the 1942's Whodunit. This is the Goodtimes Home Video, 1987. Did you know Abbott and Costello Meet the Killer? Boris Karloff was reissued in 1994 of the MCA Universal Home Video's Abbott and Costello collection. That was like one of the 3 final titles to be released at that series in 1994 with this title, the one with the Meet Jerry Seinfeld and the role of Abbott and Costello. And I'll show you what this tape looks like. Hold on. Here's what this tape looks like. Yep. Goodtimes Home Video sticker label. Doesn't have any print dates on it. Yep. This is recorded right on LP. This film was co-starred with, besides Boris Karloff, as character actor like James Farrelly. James Farrelly plays cop roles in the 1930s and 40s movies. Yep. And don't forget it has Maureen Albright. The one she was in, she played Sandra in Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein in 1948. So without further ado, here's one of the funniest Abbott and Costello murder case mystery film since Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein, that is, when they meet the killer, Boris Karloff, from 1949. Enjoy the movie opening and closing. Hey, Abbott! And the FBI warning screen was in black and white from 1980. Under license to
Joe. Who's this guy Strickland? All you news hawks hanging around here, half the guests are inquiring about him. A fine hotel day. Don't you ever read anything outside the racing form? Amos Strickland is the #1 criminal lawyer in the country. Why all the excitement? Boy, you've visited the Lost Caverns before. Sure, but when a lawyer is Amos Strickland and he postpones an important case to come up here, something is cooking. No pictures, boys. No pictures. You heard the man. David, go ahead. You must be Mr. Strickland. Really? You must be the hotel detective. Yes. Mr. Strickland. Good evening, Mr. Strickland. Sorry you were annoyed, but you know how newsmen are. Unfortunately, yes. Tell Mr. Crandall I'm here. I'm sorry, sir. Mr. Crandall's not in, but I'll tell his niece you're here. She's very anxious to speak with you. Young man, if I wanted to speak to his niece, I'd ask for her. The moment Mr. Crandall comes in, we'll tell him I want to see it. Yes, sir. Freddie, will you show Mr. Strickland to room 125? Yes, sir. Oh, my leg! Be more careful, my good man. I'm sorry. My umbrella. Yes, sir. Pick up my bag. Ah, look! Look at my glasses. They're broken. I'll have you on job for this. Aren't you a little too old for this type of work? I'll have you discharged. Fire! Pick up my bag. Get out, you careless idiot. Get out of here. Get out. What seems to be the trouble? Who are you? I'm Mr. Mill from the hotel manager. Oh, you are you? Well, look at my glasses. Who's responsible for this? He is. What? Well, it's your fault. You haven't come here. He never broke them. I insist that you discharge this moron immediately. Take off that uniform and get out. You're fired. Okay. I'll go. I want to tell you something, Mr. Strickland. I'll give in with you for this. Every dog has his day, and I'll have mine. I'm going to make you pay for this. Are you threatening me? In words of one syllable, yes. So you got fired, eh? Yes, I did. And I'm going to tell you the same thing that I told him. Every dog has his day. I'll show you your room, Mr. Strickland. Casey, bring the bags up. Who, me? You. The key, please, dear. This way. Yeah, give me a hand with it. Yes, Inspector. Get him out of here. Well, now that I solved the murder, I want all you folks to get down to the champagne room and have some lemonade. It's on me. Nice work, Freddie. You can have your job back, too. Thank you, Mr. Crandall. Thank you. Casey, something I gotta tell you. That's right. Never once did I treat you with a murderer. I knew it all the time. I always use you as decoys. Okay, kid. Okay, Casey. Sit down, there. Freddie, I want to congratulate you. Without all those booby traps, we could have never solved this murder. Thank you ever so much. I'm going to make a change now. I want to get out of these wet clothes. Sure. This one I completely forgot about.
Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed the opening and closing of Abbott and Costello Meet the Killer Boris Karloff, 1949. Sorry about that, folks. So this was just a good Abbott and Costello movie. This is not success as compared to Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein in 1948. He became a box office success of the team. And other good movies of Abbott and Costello were so success, like the Naughty 90s, featuring the best routine of all time for Who's on First, as they first did it in the 1940 One Night in the Tropics. And they were so success in both films with the Andrews sisters, like Buck Private said, and Hold That Ghost. Yep. They were a good comedy team. They made only nearly 30 films in 1940 and 1955, and about 52 of their TV show episodes. And that's how the Abbott and Costello routines, they were started in burlesque. Yep. So there you have it, folks. For the opening and closing VHS of Abbott and Costello Meet the Killer Boris Karloff, 1949, VHS release in 87. Well, I'll see you again next time when I have more of the opening and closing VHS tapes for you. Until then, enjoy the video. Bye.